Okay, so good evening, and I hope I'm audible to you and my screen is visible to you. Okay, so this is ninth week of this course, Foundation of Art Software. I'm one of the TA, Kamna Mishra from School of Mathematical and Statistical Sciences, IIT Mandi, and the course is instructed by Professor Salab, who is from Department of Mathematics and Statistics too, from IIT Kanpur. Okay. Okay. So before we start, uh, in the last class we have just started the formatting. Okay. Uh, okay. So in today's class, these are just links. In today's class, we will just continue all this. That how we can use print and okay. So how can we use this and then uh, there are some places when you want to, let's say, you do not want to print just a regular line. You want to print some let's say some character string, and then you want to paste print it some number, but that number maybe you don't know right now. Okay. Let's say I have given it a function, let's say a quadratic function, cubic function, whatsoever function I have given, and I'm saying the print uh, the function at this place, and then I just want to print its value. So its value, for me, I don't know its value till now, and I do not want to save this value also at any place. So that is why we when we use print function, then it does not work like that. So for that we use sometime print paste, or sometimes we just use the cat function, this cat function. Okay. Then there is that a change line. So let's say you have a lot of outputs that, okay, at this line print this, at this line print this, then in between we can put some change line, and that we is very simple. If you have gone through any other programming language, there also I think we may use slash, and we use that. Okay. Then there is paste function, where is where so we will see with time, I think, and then collapse, and then we will see some string operation. uh, so basically, if you consider like regarding the paper, then you need to know this, of course. But regarding your coding in future, like I have personally not found it useful at all. um, and the reason is that whatsoever you do, it is basically formatting your string and formatting the display basically, and that is also in R. So if you are coding, or if you want to give some kind of presentation based on your project, you are not going to show your R, right? You are going to make the presentation slides and all. So formatting here, that is less useful, but since that is a part of course, so I think you should learn it. But otherwise, for future perspective, I mean, it's very less useful. Okay. Okay, fine. So we have gone through this. Firstly, the print. Now what is this print this? Okay, basically it may seem like that it is just okay. So firstly, there are so many variables, so we are going to remove it. So make sure whenever you write a new code, you do this. Okay. Okay. So previously, I may have told you that if you want to write x equal to 2 and y equal to 3, okay, y equal to 3, give some space here. Okay, and you want to run it. Okay, Then what is the option? This option. And let's say I have removed it. And if you will just do this, okay, use a semicolon. So semicolon is basically you do not want to write, let's say, whatever you are working, there are a lot of parameters you want to define. So this is very less space, so you can define 2 to 3 parameters at one go. And if you will just run it, it will come in one way. Okay, so if I want to print that mm, let's say I want to just print work is okay, and I want to print important. Okay, let's say I just want to print the space. So if I will just do this, then you know you have got that there is unexpected symbol in between this, because if I will just do this, okay, then you know that x is equal to 2y, there is nothing like that. So this is basically like I want to write in the next line, but I have just written it here. So if you will do this, then you will have work is important. Okay, so you have, by this you do not need to write print in the different lines basically. Okay, but now you can see that it is kind of a sentence. uh, so if you will make print like this, or just break it, then it will work like this. Then there is a cat function. So cat function is basically concatenation. So when we add numbers, we say we have addition. But when we add two strings, so let's say work is and important, so there is nothing like plus, you do not have addition, we say it as a concatenation. So for that, it is basically, if we want this in the same line, then we can use this cat. So obviously we can write just in one go, but there are some things we will see that if we want to include some kind of number, then that will not be important by that, using a print function. Okay, uh, so if I will write here cat. Okay, so now you can see here what is given. So file, if we want to separate by anything, like in the last class we have seen in the print function, we can separate by dash, we can separate by comma, uh, a lot of things. So here maybe you can see in the last questions. Mm, okay, yeah, so here let's say you want to separate, so here we have formatted like this, and then the print and all. Okay, so we, hold on, did you have this? So now you can see here we can separate it by something. We can fill it by something that like slash n, as I said. So this is basically, we want to say that go to a new line. Then we can have labels. We can append something there. Okay. So okay. Now one more thing we will do. Uh, we will have this. Um, okay, so what you can see is that we cannot do that. Okay, uh, so if you are writing like this, now let me print all three. So you cannot do like this. So you cannot make two strings here. So obviously, as I have said that, let's say if you want to add some uh, x here, okay, then you cannot do that. If I'm just writing just x, that you can add even a digit here, even a numeric here, even if you have saved something somewhere else, then also you can print it here. Um, Another thing is that the difference you will see. So this is basically not working, so I'm just going to remove it. And this, so you can see that this is coming as quotation form and all, whereas this is just a simple line. Okay, so there is no inverted comma. So there, these are basically very minor differences which you may forget. So that is why it is very important to just look at them. Okay. Okay, so that is one of the use of the cat function, and another use, let me write that also here. uh, so if I want to even include, um, I want to even include a numeric, or I want to print a value of something, then also I can make use of this here. Okay. uh, now once I know that I can use this, I know that I can make use of this in other ways also. So if I will just write date, so now you know that system date, if I will just print, then it will give me the date, time. If I will do, uh, okay, there was date and time, I don't know. System dot date, then we have system date, uh, and if I will have sys dot time, then I will have system time. Okay, or we can just have this date which will show everything, the time, and it is also showing that it is Tuesday 23rd September, and then what is the exact time and um, year. So it is showing basically everything. So if I want to write this, then I can use uh, the time right now is, and then I can do this. Okay, so that is also you can do with the cat function. Okay, but with the print function, we do not have that kind of operations. Okay, we need a date function. Okay. uh, let's say you have now, let's say, the class of subject A is scheduled on, and let's say then we have just, okay, okay, so this is spelling is wrong. Schedule, okay. But system date is coming like this. So also if you want to end it with this, then you need to add this. So these are like different ways. uh, Now if you want to include, let's say, another line, uh, time is okay. So you can see that okay, let me remove this. Okay, so from here what I have done is okay, and now this is not coming in the regular form. um okay, this is not coming in the regular form, this is coming in some different way. But you need to remember that if we have this and I want to write this, after that I want to print something in the next line, then I need to do this slash n. It is not necessary that you give slash n separately. uh, if I will just do this slash n here, then also we will have the same result, so you can write that all in one line. Okay, so that is basically you can write like this. Okay, now the next thing is that um, okay, so next thing is that whatever we have done in the print, so whatever way of the separation that we want to separate our units by this and all. So let's take this x1 to 10, and let me just remove the previous variables and remove this also, so that this not too related. So if you have, let's say, x1 to 10, okay, and then you want to separate it by something. So uh, in print, in format we have done, we have formatted this. So in cat also we can do this. So let's say separate, and I just want to separate by this. So one, two, three. Let's see if this will work. Okay, so this will also work. So you can give any kind of symbol here. You can give one and then go to two and then three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. So basically you can give any symbol here and that will work like this. Okay. Okay. Now as I have said that okay, I have given one x here, so I need to put x two here, otherwise this will not run, and I'm going to put this as x1. Okay, so as I have written x here, so we can even perform operations inside the cat function. Okay, now if I want to write that the square root of x, okay, no, square root of x is sqrtx, and then I'm just gonna do this. Okay, so now you can see it is basically a perfect line, right? So you have a square root of x, so it will take this number x, whatever it is. So x was 2, it will take x2, and then it will have what all you need to remember is basically that um, in cat, write your strings, okay, and then you need to put comma wherever you want to put the value. It can be numeric, it can be this, so any kind of value you want to put. Okay, so that is basically you need to remember. And then if you want to put some other string, so some other string you can put. Okay, etc. Okay, so let's say um, I want to write that. um let's say I want to write that. So this one is a square root. You can print um, cube root or anything. Okay, that will be very similar. So let's see in examples if we have some other different things. That is paste, concatenate, paste function, format, cat. Okay. Okay, so what do you think will be answer of this function? Cat, the height of building is 100 meters, and then there is slash n. A. Okay, so any other answer? A. Okay, okay. So right now we have just gone through this. Uh, let's just do this. Okay, so slash n we have just seen, even we use slash n here, then also it will work like this. Uh, so basically, if you have slash n here, you can see that even I'm giving at one go, like inside one inverted comma, then also it will just change line. So slash n is basically to change line, and you can put it any inside. uh, and you can put this command with any string. Okay, with any string you can put this. So but what is the difference it will make if I will not use slash n? So right now if I will just run it, then you can see that the height of the building is 100 meters. Okay, so just meters, slash n will not come. So what will happen if I will remove this slash n? No change, right? But if I want to write anything after that, not even here, if I will just do this, then this dot will come in the separate line, whereas if I will remove it, it will come in the same line. So slash n is used to make uh, this in one line. Okay, so it does not matter where you are putting slash n. So height of the building is 100 meters. So B will be the correct option. That's fine. Okay. Uh, okay. So the next question is that the factorial of 5 is factorial 5. Okay. So first thing is that which is wrong in all this, that inverted comma. So this, that this will not come. Okay, firstly, which are wrong in all the cases. Now if, yes, a without this. Good. Okay, so if I will just put factorial 5, then we know its value is 120. And we also know that inside cat function, we can give any operation, okay, any mathematical operation. So the factorial 5 is 120. So that will be its only answer. Okay. Now there is paste function, and then there is this cat function. Okay, so here also there is same thing. I don't know. So basically, this A is the answer, that this is a sentence, because we have not given slash and this will not come. The slash n is not given, so it will not come. Okay, so base function we will see. Then we will see two upper, two lower, up string and char, etc. Okay. Okay. So uh, in the last class, we have gone through this format, right? We have gone through this format function, that you can format this by this digits. Okay. So that is also we can use here. So if you want to just print this, then we can write uh, okay, so this is basically this. um, this- and then here, rather than just writing this, we can even include the format inside this. We can write a square root, and then we can put here, we can either put digits, we can put n small, etc., where whatever whatsoever we want. uh, so if I will write n small, then I'm writing n small, let's say 4. Okay. Why it is coming like this? Okay, so I think um, to give the digits as 3, I will give digits as 3. Okay. Oh, okay. So if I will give its digits like 3, so I can approximate it like this. I can approximate it by round off. So basically, what I want to say is that here you can put any function. So if I will just copy this code here. Mm, okay. So um, now in place of this, I can put an I can put any mathematical operation. Okay, so we can put any mathematical operation here. So okay, so till now, is there anyone who has any doubt? Okay, so this is basically that we can do like this, we can print like this, we can do this and all. Okay, then you can form it basically. So till now whatsoever we have written, we have just whatsoever we have printed, or using the cat function, that is basically kind of not near kind of thing. Okay, so then we can make use of cat function to make it big, basically in a bigger frame too. So we can make use of, like, we can add that, we can show it like that it is a kind of data frame, although it is not, but we can print it in that format so that it will be more visible and all. Okay, uh, so let's say if I just want to print this, okay, and I just want to print this x1, okay, and then here you can see that we have fill. Okay, so we can fill either by some space, or we can fill by slash n, so it will just move to next line and all. Okay, and then we can do in that way. Okay, so if we have x1, okay, uh, and then we can basically fill it by 2, 3, 4. So let's say I'm gonna use this. So how it is coming, so basically if when I'm using the 3, it is just doing this. When I'm using 2, then also it is just doing that. So it is not clear that what is basically the difference. Okay, until unless we are not putting any other value. So let us do like this. So there also, so it was just coming like this. Okay, now we have not gone through the paste function, I think, in the last class. So then we will see. Um okay mm, what if I will just do, um say I'm just gonna put 1. Okay, then also it is coming in the next line, 2, 3. Okay, so we will see when we will see the paste function that what will happen if we will change this uh, cat fill. And but basically if you just want to write this, if, like, at this position you can just use this slash n. So okay, so if you are having slash n, so basically after 1, 2, 3, let me write one more thing so that it will be more clear. Okay. So then 1, 2, 3 up to 10, 1, 2, 3 up to 10. But if you want to space in between then them two, then we can just make use of fill, or like 1, 2, whatsoever. Okay. Mm, if I will write, if I want to write that first 10 numbers are, let's say, and I want to print comma x1, then it's like this. If I will just do this, okay, so now you can see that if I want to write like this, so it will come like the first 10 numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up to 10. So it can come like this. Okay, okay, so we have gone through basically print, and then again print, and then cat, and then we have seen in cat how we can change line. Now there is another command, paste. So print, you can see that in print we have very little, like, we can just print direct string, or we can just print the direct numeric. We can also print just basically, it is like, it should be just one of the form, so we can print if you will see, we can print uh, x1, right? So we can print x1, we can print um, uh, we can print just directly work is important, we can print. So basically we can print one kind. Okay, so we can print numeric, we can print a vector, a character, a string, a list, a data frame, whatsoever is needed. But that needs to be only in one format, not in other format. But in cat, that is not a restriction, so we can print the numeric, we can even inside use the format function. And uh, we can also take, let's say, uh, basically maybe metrics and all also we can insert. So basically we can have the string and the numeric all in one line. So that is one thing we can use. Okay, so the next is the paste function. Okay, so paste function also work like this, as this works, um, as the this cat function works. So here also we can make use of this. So basically if I'm giving in the cat function, if I'm using this where is the separate, okay, this is the separate. Okay, so if I'm using the cat function for this, uh, let me write this, print print this, oh no sorry, it is x1, right? So in x1 you can see that it isn't separated by this. In print function it is not separating by this. In cat function we can see that this should be x1, that it will separate it by this. And in paste function, if I will do the same, x1. Okay, so in paste function you can see that right now in this it is not separating it by this, when I'm using this x1. So that is wholly happening in this separate function, cat function. Okay, so you can see that all are different, but this one is different. Okay, if I will do this, uh, let's say I'm giving one string to, sorry, let's say this one. Okay, work is important, work is important. And here if I will put separate it by this, then you can see that it is then separating it. Similarly, uh, if I will write print function and write it like this, then you can see that in this we are not able to write like this, that we have different. So that is we have seen here, I have deleted it. But you we know that we cannot write print function like this, so we can write the cat function like this. What will happen if I will just do this all in one? Then also it is not able to separate this characteristics. So paste basically can separate this characteristics. So if I will do like this, I think so that will also work. Okay, so it will work, but you can see that there is also inverted comma. The cat is only function where this inverted comma will is not coming. Okay, uh, okay. Now, in the paste function, this is, as it is written, it generates all combination of the variables. So basically, we can make use of all variables. So basically, we can make use of string. We can make use of character, string, numeric, vectors, and all. So let's say uh, we have this let's say subject. Okay, so I'm just gonna write some subjects. So let's say maths, uh, and science, and then let's say um, CS. Okay, so let's say one more. So math, science, basically we have history, geography. So let's write geography. Okay, so let's say this is one of my just vector. Okay, with character values. Okay, now if I want to paste it, then I can just paste subject, subject, and then I can paste that is content. Okay, so now you can see that it is coming like this. If even if I want to write it in one inside one inverted comma, that is also fine, nothing's gonna change. But you can see that if I will do like this, then what is paste function doing? The paste function will go here, and then here, and then here, and then here. So it will say maths is important, then and then science is important, then CS is important, and then geography is important. So that is uh, the paste function. Okay. Okay, now what is one thing we can do is that you can see that uh, we have just all endings. What we can do more is that we can firstly we can see what are the functions here, let's say, so that will be more clear. Okay. Okay, so you can see that there is one thing called collapse. So uh, uh, okay, so when you want to separate it by something, then we can separate it by this. Let's say right, separate it by, let's say, okay, so it is coming like this. If I will do this, uh, I will do this. So you can see that it is coming like this, like it is giving after all the values, right? But if I will write like this, paste, and rather than using the this separate function, if I use collapse, okay, so uh, you can see uh, here, if I'm using okay, let me remove all this so that it will look much clear. One, two. Okay, so if I'm using the separate function, you can see that it is gonna use this and function after every, basically whenever we are using that inverted comma, so that is it is taking. So even if I do like this, and remove all this. Okay, so even if I'm doing like this, so math and is and important, it is coming like this separate function. Okay, so separate function is gonna separate your work like one and then separate. So wherever there is basically a change, it is gonna separate like this. But if I want to separate it after one ending, then we can write math is important and science is important and CS is important and geography is important. So that is where the and function will work in a better way. Just a minute. What? Okay. Sorry. Okay, so that is one thing we have seen. Okay, so now if I can do this, that paste function, I can separate by, you have seen that I can separate by this, I can separate by different lines. Now, uh, like there are a lot of ways that we can do all these things. So we are just going to see all the different, I mean, there can be a lot of other ways too, but we will go through some, I mean, we can only understand some, and otherwise you can also go and check that there can be other ways too. Okay. Okay. uh Fine. So we have seen the space function. Okay, now we, as you can see in example, there are paste function, and if we will go some downward, then there is uh, a paste zero function too. Yeah, here. So there is one function called paste zero. Let me see if this is there. Okay, paste zero. Okay, so paste zero. Okay, that is also given here. So what is the difference basically in paste and paste zero? So paste zero and this, uh, when we use basically one string, so basically we have all same. um Let me write, let's say paste x1, uh paste 0 x1. Okay, so you can see that right now there is no difference basically. uh it is written that this is equivalent to paste, uh separate and then collapse, but that is slightly more, that works basically more efficiently. Okay. Okay, so if I will write like this, let's say paste, and then uh, I have this x1, let's say I want to write just 1 2 3, so that is 1 2 3. Okay, and if I want to write, let's say, um, 1 2 and then 3. Okay, so you can see that there is just 1 2 3. If I will write like this, x1, sorry, I can just copy this whole. If I will write base 0, then you can see that there is no separation. So if you just want to write in that, just in that close way, then you can use this base 0. So, and that can be, I think, one of the reason it works better, because when you have no space, then it may run a bit fast. Okay. Okay, so now there are some examples, so we will do that and then we will move to some next work. Okay, so the paste is that the paste, the area of a square with side 5 to 7 is 5 to 7, and then square units. So what do you think will be its answer? So let's see what is this answer exactly. That it is only working on 5 or 7, because well it's gonna work on whole. So it is 5 to up to this. uh okay. Okay, so I think it should be like this. So but otherwise it is taking the 5 up to 7 is square value, so it is taking the whole string. uh why? Because what it is doing, it is taking uh, 5 and then 7 square, right? So if you are not using the bracket, it is going to take on its own. So that is why it is taking 5 up to 7 square. So 5 to 7 square will be 5, 2, and then 7 squares, so 49. So 5 to up to 49. So that is not here anyways. So what will happen if we will paste uh, this? Okay, so you can see that uh, as we have seen here in the subjects, we have seen that it will come as math is important, science is important, cs is important, geography is important. So similar way it will come as uh, the area of a square 5 units is, and then 5, and then it is repeating itself, that 567, 567, 567, and until 49. So that is none of the answer. So that you need to remember that these are not any answer correct. Okay. Okay, so this is one thing, that you want to correctly concatenate the elements of this into one string with spaces, then which function will you use? So uh, in cat function we have not seen this uh, basically collapse one. uh, okay, so in R, if we will separate, so you can see that this one is just a direct data vector. If we will separate it, then it is basically, let's say we have done for the numeric vector, so then it will separate with this. Okay, we will go through each and every option, that what are the difference it is gonna make. Okay. Okay, so okay, let's just see this first option. So we have just a separate. um, okay, so you can see that R, then there is separate Python, and then there is separation Julia. Okay, if I will do like this, then you can see the collapse. So in the collapse, this one, because I have not given here anything, so here you can see when I have written this, it is coming like this. As soon as I have done collapse, so you can see inverted comma also, there is just one inverted comma, and here there are different inverted commas. So in this it will not separate, it will just write all in inside one. Okay. uh, the next, so if I will write this, okay, then you can see there is R, Python, Julia, and uh, if I will do this, then also we will have same. Okay, we also have then same R, Python, Julia. uh, so you can see in cat function there is this, so we will just run all. in one. Okay, so you can see that the elements of this are, whenever we have, so the first element of this is basically uh, this, right? So the first element is not r, okay, inverted comma r, because it is a correct a vector with the character strings, right? So this is first, the Python is second, and the Julia is third. So if you want to go for the correct option, then correct option will be the first one. Okay, whereas in second and in third, fourth, we do not have, we have whatsoever written there, but we do not have it element wise. So that will be the correct option. Okay. uh, so now it is the area of the circle with radius 3 is, and then we have the format value. So okay, so firstly we will find this, because we don't know what's its value exactly. Okay, okay, so it is just 28. So 28 is not there again, so we will have the 28 answer. So we will have the answer, the area of circle with radius 3 is this. Okay, basically whenever it is like this, it will just work like this get function. So if I will just copy this and run it here, it is just area of the circle with radius 3 is 28. Okay, so uh okay, so I'm just going to do this, put it right. Okay, okay, we have done this. Now the collapse function, uh what will be its answer if I want to collapse it by this? No, it is 1, 2, 3. Okay, it is 1, 2, 3 values. And I'm saying that collapse it by this. Okay, so let us see what it is doing. Okay, see. So okay, right. So what is collapse doing basically? Uh, okay, this is the first place where we have done. Okay, let me see. If I'm not using this anything, okay, so uh, okay, so when I'm not using collapse or anything, then it is like this. When I'm saying collapse, collapse means basically collapse means that rather than doing this in separate inverted commas, collapse all in one. Okay, so remove all the inverted comma. Basically, rather than saying that this is one string, second string, third string, fourth string, just say it is one string and it is just one inverted comma, right? Now inside this, whatsoever I give it, this will come in place of where there is a collapse. Okay, so uh, in this, firstly we will not write this inverted sorry, this comma. So if we will not write this comma, then it is just 1, 2, 3, right? It is just 1, 2, 3. But if I use this comma, then it will come as, so collapse, basically if you are not giving anything, it will just collapse all in one. And if you put anything in this, then where the place where there is separation between two strings, it will just put that in that place. Okay, is there any confusion? Okay, so we will have C option correct. Okay, Okay, so base 0 is basically if you have a start and end. So if you will have a start and end, it and we are not giving anything else, then it will just remove the space. Okay, so here also we have seen base 0. So it will, what it does is that it does not give any space between these two. Okay, so this will be its correct option. Okay, uh, okay, what will be this answer? So it is hello world, and then separation is just by inverted comma, there is nothing else inside. You think there will be space or there will be no space or something like that? Okay, so let us see. So basically, uh, if I'm giving a space here, then it is doing like this. But if I remove the space, okay, then it will not make any space. So whatsoever you give it here, if you do this, it will come like this. If you do this, it will come like this. But if you do not give anything, or if you just give space, then it will come space, otherwise not. So basically that is just in pace. If you just use this no space kind of separation, then it will just work like pace 0, right? So basically in pace 0 we just do not have that separation. So if you do like this, there will be no separation. So the correct answer will be the second one. Okay. Okay, now the next is that uh, the base sum of 5 and 10 is 5 plus 10. Okay, right. So if so basically the sum of will come like this, then 5 and 10, and then this is operation. Okay. So inside cat and paste function, we can perform this operation. So the correct answer will be first. Okay. The next. Right. So in um, here also they have given the max this. Here also it is this. So this will be max of 5 is 5. Okay. Let me just see. Okay. So basically we have done till this base function and all. Then there is star is split and 2 lower 2 upper. So 2 lower 2 upper is basically, as you can understand just by the word, 2 upper, so make it upper, and 2 lower, make it lower. Okay, so if I will just give 2 upper, uh, let's say giving work is needed. So you can see that work is gonna remain as work, and then is needed will change to upper. Whereas if I will write this to lower, then you can see that this was on the upper one, uppercase, so that is converted to lowercase, so work, and then is needed was already in the lowercase, so that is in the lowercase. So there is nothing to work with. Okay, so two upper, two lower is just you need to put that whatsoever you will put inside. So if two upper, it will convert to uppercase. It is two lower, then it will just convert to lowercase case. Okay. Okay. uh, okay, so we have seen firstly the changing case because that was the simplest. Now operations with string. So we in paste function and all, we have already seen some operations, or like how we have just merging the strings, how by using collapse we can just separate the string. We can do basically a string and as well as numeric value in concatenation and all. So the next we will see is star split. So it is stars is okay. Okay, so you can see the x is any character vector, each of the element which is to be split. Now the split is the character vector, etc. The fixed, logical, etc. That is we are not going to use. So here you can see that we have x given here, and then we are splitting it by using this, just by this e, etc. Okay. Okay. So, mm, okay, so let me write, let's say, I'm just writing x as a character, and then I'm using star split x, and then split by a. Okay, so what it is doing, that it will just take C where there is A. Okay, so there is CH, then A, so it is gonna split that with that value. So it is A, then R came, and then A again came, so it is gonna separate by this, and then CTR, right? So basically, uh, if you want to see uh, how many number of times this A, E, or any character appeared in one string, you can just see by this, and then you can just do one minus, right? So if I will do, let's say, C, so C is also coming two times, so what it will do, it is going to separate into three, right? So C, and because there was a space just after that when starting, then HARA, and then C, and then DER. So that is one of the way that you can just count on that how many times this basically is repeating, right? Now in place of this you can give basically you can put like just I have given just character, and then you can put basically one line, okay, that this and this and this. Mm, so if I will write like this, okay, so let me not give this as x, I need to give it like this. Okay. Okay, let me take it as x3, or we can just write inside, split this, use this, and then split it by I. Okay, so if I'm just giving one just basically word or one sentence, so then also it is going to split in that way. So the time, so I, and then the t, then me, r, and then I again, so gst, and now, and then there is I again, and then there is s. So that is one of the way you can separate it, right? uh, okay. If I will do like this, then you can see that it is coming only one time I am, so it will just do in one place. So it is not needed that you need to separate it just by one, uh, basically just by I or M or something like that. You can do it by two also, okay? That is not needed that you need to do it by one only. Okay. So that is one of the thing we can do with star split. uh, then we can do basically, let's say we have, um, let's say I'm writing sequence as dot date, um, and I'm giving in the format 2025, let's say 0901, and length dot out is equal to 5, and by equal to month. Okay, so if you remember that, you have to, I think, so that is a way we write the sequence of dates. So I have written here, uh 1 2 3 4 5 date sequence, and let me save it, let's say so in some y. Okay, so now my y is basically these strings. Okay, now if I want to separate this, so str is split and then y, and I want to split it by this, it is coming like this. Okay, I think I need to do in form of a data vector. Okay, what if I just do this? No. Okay, so in that y there is no comma. I think that is why it is not working like this. Okay, so let us just write whatsoever here, and we will just write in that comma way. Okay, so I'm just going to separate like this. Okay, so now it is splitting in that way. Also, can we do like this? If I'm doing, let's say, y1, and then this one is working, stop, split y1, comma this is not working. um Else dot character y1. Okay, so this is kind of not needed. You can do it like this. um, Okay. So what was the problem before? So when we were using this y1, it is saying that it is non-character argument. Why? Because this, if you will see this y1, and if you will just see this y, in the answer it may seem same, but here there is no comma separator, so it is not taking it as a character. So rather than changing like this, we can just write as dot character. So we have seen previously that in a number, so if you have 1, it is character. As soon as you write as dot numeric 1, it will come as 1, right? So basically it means like basically take out or convert this into the character one. So it is not needed. We can just write y, make a sequence, and we say that as dot character y1, you can separate it by this dash. So it is saying that okay, 2025-09. Why? Because the y1 was like that. There was a separation by this. Or what will happen if I do this? So you can see that I can separate it by this 2025, so it will just remove, but 2026 that is not there. So we can separate by different ways. Uh, One is strict. Okay. Uh, okay. Now we can, uh, let's say, I'm writing it as SY1, so that is separate this. Now, what is mode of SY1 firstly? So mode of SY1 is list. Okay, so we can unlist this also SY1. So if we will unlist this, we have got all the values. So 2025, 09, 01, etc., etc. And then we can make a lot from it. We can make a matrix, we can make a data frame. So this is one of the way we can use, let's say, nrow s2. Okay, so this is basically a multiply of 5 or 3, so we can use like this. Also we can do as dot numeric values, so it will come like this. Okay. So basically, there are a lot of operations which you can perform one inside one, one inside one. So basically, if you just remember, then you can practice better way. So as you need to remember that how we can make sequence of dates. So you do not need to write the dates separately. Okay. Then we can see this. We can take mode, and whatever mode. If it is list, then we can unlist it. Okay, and then we can make matrix out of it. We can, and then this is a matrix of character, right? uh, if I will write the mode of this, then you can see this is numeric. uh, okay, let me run this also. Whereas if I will write removing this, then you can see the mode has also changed. Okay, this is now a basically character. Okay, so we can see that uh, I will just remove all of it. So if we are giving the numerics, then it is coming as numeric. When we are giving the character inside of it, then it is giving the mode. So mode can also be just changed just by doing this. So these are some basically operations you can perform in splitting it. So basically you can see that how we have splitted one string. So it can be useful. Let's say you have an Excel file where everything is written in this date format. Okay, so we sometimes it happens. Let's say I use the data, let's say of gridded data. So there is latitude, longitude, and date. So let's say these are all in one like this. Then I can separate it by this, that after longitude and all. So I can separate that wherever longitude, so wherever there is a separation, it can just separate it. I can convert it into a list, and then I can make the matrix out of it or data frame out of it. So once I have the data frame, I have separated the latitude, longitude, and date of that. So there are these are some things which can be useful in the real life too. Okay, so that is not just that we are using this. Okay. Okay, so till now we have just seen this, the paste, and then this. Now there is nchar. So nchar is basically number of characters. Nchar. Okay. So nchar is basically number of characters. So um, we have x2 here. Let's say. Um, okay, let me just. I'm just running all of it so that uh, x2. Sorry, x2. Okay, so now all are saved correctly. Okay, so if I will write nchar x2, when you can see it is 9. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right? So that basically this is 9. Uh, if I will write, um, let's say, work is. Okay. So you can directly see that there is a difference when you are using the space or not. So space also counts. So 1, 2, 3, 4 space 5, 6, 7. So if you will give after space, so as here, then it will count the space as 8. If you will not give any space after that, then it will just count it as 7. So that is just basic, that you can just write this and char, and then it will count including this value. Okay. uh, Now if I will write, let's say, okay, so if I will write nz, okay, x2, x2, right? um then you can see it is 2. So nz char is basically na values. So if you do not have na values, then it will just give you like this. Okay, now let's say you have a value where you have not given any character values or something like that. So we have done x1, x2, y1, so we can take y. So let's say I'm gonna write work is, and I'm just writing this, and I'm writing parent. Okay, so if I will write nchar y, it is saying that it is 0, sorry, it is 8, second one is 0, and third one is 10. If I will add a space, you can see that the answer has changed. If I write nz care y, then you can see true, true, true. If I remove this, then you can see it is false. So wherever you can just see that n care 0 and z care false and care greater than 0 and z care is true, right? Very simple. So if you have no uh, and z care is basically you have that number, so whether it is 0 or not, so nz, so it is 0 or not, so n 0 character, so number of characters with basically which have 0 length, kind of, you can understand. So there is no character, then it will be false, otherwise it will be true, right? Okay, now just to be not mistaken, I'm gonna write 2 plus. Okay, so why I have written 2, so that you can understand that 2 is also, if I'm writing like this, that is also coming under the character. Okay, and even if I remove this, let's say 2, I'm writing 2, then also this, so it is not that it is not considering nz car is basically you need to calculate this. So it is not that 2 is numeric, so it will do it like false or it will count it as 0. So only if you do not have any value, only if there is nothing, then only it is going to consider it as 0. Otherwise this, even if I write, let's say 25, then it will take it as 2. So that is one thing, that it will not consider this as like basically it is going to calculate the number of numerics too, right? Okay, so in today's class we were supposed to cover till this. Okay, okay, so now we will do some questions based on that. So we have done the previous questions already. Okay, so what is this? 2 upper. That is, I think, very simple, right? All you need to do is that convert it into the upper case, right? So, what do you think will be the answer? Okay, so upper class is basically two upper is basically you need to write all in the uppercase. So data science is one will be data science is one. There's nothing to be think of. Okay, upstream is something we have not done. So let's do that. So could not find the function. Okay, so I don't think, I mean, we can do this. So I'm just going to remove this. Okay, it may be happen that it is somewhere else. So what do you think will be this answer? And care. So you need to remember to count the space also. So data analysis in R. What will it return? Okay, so basically, I don't think you are even listening, because that is very easy. You all you need to do is counting. Okay, so if you are not giving the answer, that means I'm considering that you are not in the class. Okay, so now data 4. Okay, then the space analysis 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? Then there is one space, then in, then there is one space, and then r, right? So it is 4, 5, 8. Or let's do a simple way. So it is 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So 18 will be its correct answer. So let us just do a cross check here. Okay, so 18. So 18 is the answer. Now the next question is that you need to return the what is the str split, so a string split of this. This is basically, you can see that this is all written in one line, and we want to separate it by this. So the separation is the comma. So we, what do you think will be its answer? Okay, so or will not be. So the first cannot be its answer, because it is already written. The second also, because we do not have the answer in this um, big brackets. The third is also cannot be the answer, because there is a still comma. So the only option we have left with is the D. So we have, it is going to separate by this and this. So it will be apple, banana, and then cherry. Okay. So till now we have done this two upper, so two lower. So two lower is basically, we have discussed that whatever characters will be, all will be in lowercase. So that will be its answer. Okay, now these are some questions you may work with. Okay, so we have the list of dates. Okay, so let me do like this firstly. Okay, and then just do this. Okay, so that it will not look so much tough. So we have, let's say, that is not necessary. We have dates given like this, and we want to split the days. So we have just done the very similar question. We have just given the different dates. Otherwise, it was all same. So the first thing is that we want to split by this dash. So the dash is coming here, 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 here. So in the first one, obviously there are very less number in the this also, and in this also, it is not going to split like take 2024 all in one go. So it will split like 2024 09 21. Then it will move to second line, and then it will move to third line, and then fourth line. Okay. In the next one, we want to split like in the previous case we have done by this. In this, we want to split by this, right? And we only want its third value. So it will split like previously here, like the first one, the second one, the third one. So in the first one it is 2024, then 0921. The second one this, the third one is 2024 splitted 11, and then splitted 15. So that will be its correct answer. Okay. Now, in this question, uh, very similar, just rather than a string, they have asked that what will be its length. Okay, so let us consider this example dates, um, and okay, so the first one is basically 2024 space 09 space uh, 21. So length will be 3. Why? Because if you see here, then it is 3. It is separated by this, so it is 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, so these are, I think, all the questions regarding today's class. Okay. Okay, so just just as a reminder or something like that, we will just go through this in one go. That uh, the first thing we have seen is that we can make use of this semicolon if we want like print or anything. So I have written this here. So let's say x and a, let's say 3. So if I will just do this, then you can see these both values will come if I use this semicolon. So similar work with the print also. But if we have different string and I want to print all both in the one line, then I can use this comma, and I can use this cat function. The cat function also works with this sometime this. uh, let's say I'm just going to write this, and the time I'm going to write like this, let's say 2. Okay, so you can see that the class is scheduled on this, and then the time is 2, or let's say 2 p.m., right? Okay, then we can make use of this. We can separate it by using this. Then we can just inside the cat function we can do the formatting, we can perform any mathematical operation, and then this will all come in one line. Then we can, if we are using the fill, then it will move to the next one. uh, if I will just write something, then it will start from the next line. And then we can use the paste function. We can see how paste function works. with the like it if I'm going to give it a vector, then it will separate the space function for whole vector. In that, if we can separate, we can make use of collapse function. The difference is collapse function will work after the one sentence or whatsoever you have given is completed, whereas separate function will work after each and every point. Then we have the difference between paste and paste zero. Basically, in paste zero there is no space. Then we have seen some examples, and then we have seen how we can make use of two lower, two upper. Then we have seen the string split. So str is split. We can split it by any value, any character. We can make use of splitting it in dates, and then we can basically unlist it. We can make a matrix out of it. We can also make a data frame out of it. Then we have seen how we can just count these characters, and then we have seen some more examples. Okay, so that is, I think, if there is any doubt, then you can ask regarding to this class or any previous class. If you have any doubt, then you can ask. Okay. So, if there is no doubt, so this is basically all for today. So, okay, thank you for joining. Okay, and I hope to see you in the next class.